Today we are going to discuss about the behavior perspective of the personality. What is behaviorism? Behaviorism based on the premise that we should focus on the observable behavior. J.B Watson was the one who introduced this school of thought or this approach. He didn't focus on the structure of the personality or the structure of the behavior because it is not observable. That was the main focus of the behavior approach. So Skinner was the one who introduced the term of determinism of the personality. He argued that we shouldn't focus on the cognitive processes because they are unobservable and it is not important to see what our cognitive processes are and how our thoughts work. He said that the free will is just an illusion. Now let's see what is determinism. Determinism means that our behaviors are all determined by our environment or are related to the stimulus. We are not the one who choose that how to behave in a different situation. It is the environment who determine that. Next was the work of the Bandura. Bandura gave the social cognitive theory. He argued with the Skinner that it is not only important to focus on observer behavior, but also we should focus on the cognitive processes that underlies in our behaviors. He gave the approach of reciprocal determinism. According to this notion, the environment does determine behavior. However, behavior also determines the environment. In simple words, we can say that the human can determine their environment and act like that, and their action can depend on them, and they can alter their behavior according to them. For example, they can change their friends if they don't like them, and according to this, they are changing their environment. Bandura also gives the theory of observational learning. What is observational learning? Observational learning is the learning that occurs by observing the other people and other environment. Which are mostly based on the observation of other, and who we call them the model. Model is the one whose behavior is observed. He also discussed the various aspects of personality who determine our behavior. He gave the term of self-efficacy, which was the most important in our behavior. Now let's see what is self-efficacy. Self-efficacy refers to the one belief about one ability to perform a behavior, and that will lead to the expected outcome. Like they can do work according to their expectations, or they can get an positive outcomes. Self-efficacy depends on the perception of self-efficacy. Perception of self-efficacy can influence the challenges people tackle and how they perform on those challenges. So these were the few terms that discussed in the behavioral perspective of the personality.